Hey, what's happening, everybody? I hope you're having a great day. It's yours truly, Mike Marino, New Jersey's bad boy, a comedian of stand-up comedy around the world. And there goes my first phone call. I just decided to do a podcast right now, and the phone's got to ring. Excuse me while I hang up on this person. How rude and inconsiderate. I bet you any money it's solicitation. Well, here comes the mailman, too. He's going to trash the hell out of my door. Unbelievable. I prepared like you have no idea to do this particular podcast. Within seconds, everything goes wrong. Somebody's calling. The mailman here in Los Angeles, I'm in my apartment in Los Angeles, California, slams the door so hard, you know the mail is here. Hey, Lucia, how are you? It's nice to see you. Stephanie, nice to see you. Hope you're having a great day out there in Boston. It's not too cold. I'm here in Los Angeles. Hey, Janet, how are you? I want to thank everybody right off the bat for so many massive emails and fan letters throughout the United States, Canada, and now worldwide because of what's going on all over the internet. I thank you, thank you, thank you. Wanda, how you doing? Wanda, listen, I'm going to be back in New Jersey on tour once again starting on March 13th. We have a lot of big shows, so I definitely want to come on your show. Just Steph, I definitely would like to come on your show. And Lucia Pastore, it's always nice to see you. As far as I remember, Lucia, you are in Long Island, New York, and I am coming to Long Island, New York at the end of the month for my first stand-up appearance at Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown, Long Island. That's going to be on March 29 and 30. So if you're going to be out that way. Mike Lucas, it's amazing that you wrote to me. I sent you an email 20 minutes ago about sponsorship for the year. We put out a big email to all different sponsors throughout the United States and Canada who want to sponsor Mike Marino Live on Tour. Okay, so that's great. So, Mike, take a look at the package. Let me know what you think. And Lucia Pastore, I hope you come to Long Island. If you're in Long Island City, that's not too far from Levittown, so I'm really hoping you're going to come. And Wanda, Sebastian, and Justine, and Stephanie, thank you so much for writing in all the time. Love you guys. Make sure you keep on watching. You guys know where to watch me. Not only here on Facebook Live, but of course here on Instagram and on ddvradio.com. You can listen to my voice. We are now on iCloud, so you can listen. SoundCloud. There's so many clouds in my life that I get them mixed up. So we're on SoundCloud. We're also on www.italianamericanradio.com. And of course, we're right here, right now, having some fun. So thank you so much. And who is this right over here? Hey, how you doing? TG, hey, it's nice to see you. Yes, I haven't been on the internet for quite some time because I've been touring, but thank you so much for saying that. And I'm glad that you love my posts. Rosemary Veltri, it's nice to see you. And Wanda, love you too. Bert, James, Anthony Fiore, that's Anthony S. Fiore, who has his own webcast on in New Jersey. And since these people from New Jersey are writing into the show right now, I will let you know one of the biggest shows I'm ever going to do for the year is going to be at the Count Basie in Red Bank, New Jersey. We're going to start off the summer on Memorial Day weekend, May 25, at the 8 o'clock. Me, New Jersey's funniest lawyer, Mr. John Bramnick, are going to be on stage at the world famous Count Basie in Red Bank, New Jersey. So I hope you guys will come. Frank, it's nice to see you. Frank Scafario. I hope you're wearing the shirt with pride because I know you purchased some shirts. Folks, we got all new shirts for sale, okay? Not only do we have the shirts, not only do we have the panties, don't forget, we still got the panties for the girls. It says Make America Italian on the front. Make America Italian on the front. Still says Get the Bat on the ass. It's beautiful the way it's written. I discussed with my designer today, we're also going to be coming out with other colors. So if you don't like the white with the blue writing, we are going to come out with blue with white writing. They'll be out soon. We have brand new advertising coming out, going to be on the internet. Right now, you can purchase all these items right here on Facebook. Eventually, you're going to go to my website and you'll be able to purchase those products as well. Again, but we got tons of them, and they're selling like crazy. You can get them on the internet. They're reasonably priced. Check them out, folks. That's right. Yours truly, Make America Italian Again, right there on the shoulders and the back of these brand new shirts and the tracksuit jacket. 2 stripes, not 3, 2. 2 stripes. These jackets are going to be coming out. You guys are going to love them. As soon as you see them on the internet, I'll make sure that you all get them rapidly once you place your order. Will you do apps, cast, iHeart Radio? I think I am going to do that, and thank you so much for asking, Lola. Hey, Ricardo, how are you? It's nice to see you. Will you be doing a podcast on iHeart Radio? I was wondering what you meant. I think eventually you are going to be listening to me on iHeart Radio, and we'll see if we can't make that happen. Usually when I go out on tour, if I go on a local radio station, I do go on iHeart Radio, but it's on somebody else's show. But I have a funny feeling if you guys keep writing into the show like this and this fast, eventually iHeart Radio is going to listen to what's going on live from my mother's basement with Mike Marino. And you never know, I might have my own show on iHeart Radio, iTunes, iTunes, iCloud, SoundCloud, that cloud, this cloud, and that cloud, and every kind of cloud, rain cloud, lightning strike, and all of that good shit. You're going to love it. Great show in the Poconos a few months back. You killed it like a cow. Oh, I mean, you killed it like I killed a cow. Well, thank you very much for saying that. I didn't kill any cow. I think you missed talking one of those jokes. Any plans on doing Carnival cruises? No, I'm only going to stick to Royal Caribbean right now because I don't really have time to be doing ships that much anymore anyway, because my land tour throughout the United States and Canada, and hopefully if everything goes right, May 4 and 5 will be in Italy. I'm a little too busy, but great ships, great fun. Hope to see you out there. Official Jackie Fulton. Hey, Jackie, how you doing? You make me proud to be Italian. You funny. I'm not going to curse on my show today because it's a little early in the afternoon, but thank you for saying that. I really appreciate that, Jack. And I'm glad you're proud about being Italian because let's face it, we should make America Italian again. You guys know I'm running for president of the United States like I did 7 years ago, and then 13 years ago. I'm going to keep on doing it until I finally catch a break. Running for president is like the acting business. You got to keep on running until you get a part in a movie. That was funny, right? There's nobody in the studio right now. Ashley, how you doing? Hey, Ashley, thank you so much. I hope you had a great time in Chicago. I hope to be out in Chicago again at the Arcada Theater, which was in St. Charles, I believe, and I hope you were there. Hey, Frank, how are you? Mike Lucas, I'm glad you got the email. Now, Mike, I think it would be great to have a nice sponsor join the team that comes from Car Care because I'm probably going to have a really big car sponsor. I don't want to talk about it yet, but once I get that car sponsorship, why not have some wax? Clean the car, polish the wheels, polish the rims, make it happen. Croftgate USA, come on board. We're going to do this. We're going to make that happen. Thank you so much. Hey, Sandra Quackenbush, how are you? Hey, if you're here in Los Angeles, folks, and you're free tonight, I'll be at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach. I'll also be at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach, California on Saturday night. And I believe that's going to be in the 9:45 show. Tonight it's the 7:45 show, so come on down. In fact, if you're looking for some tickets, I have no problem comping a couple people tonight. So please DM me or IM me or write to me, and I'll see if I can't get you some tickets. Thank you so much, Wanda. That's funny about running for president. Well, thank you very much. There's nothing funny about it because I'm really doing it. And thank you so much, everybody, for right now for saying that you can actually vote for me. If you're actually having fun watching what I'm doing, running for president of the United States, all you have to do is go to my YouTube channel and watch Marino 2016, which we now call Make America Italian Again. I guarantee you're going to laugh. There's 18 episodes, starting from when we first started doing it to the last episode, and we're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on doing it. We'll keep on making people happy. Somebody wrote to me today. They watched all 18 episodes between 20 and 25 times. That is absolutely hilarious. And the lady wrote and said how she wakes up every morning and she watches the web series and she keeps asking us to keep on going and do more and more shows, which really, really makes me happy. So you guys want to keep on watching the shows, that's great. The more you watch, the more we create, the happier we make you people. Hope you come back to the Taylor Street Italian Festival this summer. Well, thank you very much. I want to come back to Chicago too, so make sure you guys write into the shows, right to my website. In fact, everybody right now, why don't you go to my website and subscribe? If you subscribe to my website right now, I can see it. It pops up, and I know that you did it, and I will thank you live right here while everybody's watching around the world. And don't think people aren't watching this show around the world, because they do. Right now it's 4:30 or 4:25 in Los Angeles, where I am here in my apartment. And for everybody on the East Coast, of course, it's a little later than that. And you people in between, who knows what time it is. But watch the show, have some fun. Go to YouTube/Mike Marino Live, and you will get to see everything that we're doing. And if you go to www.mikemarino.net and subscribe, you will get a newsletter. We send that newsletter out just about every Wednesday, and it tells you where I'm going, what I'm doing, and you also get a sneak preview on videos that we all create. And I'm telling you, we got some great videos yet to erupt. All right, thank you so much, Jacqueline. I appreciate you saying that. Nice to see you, Wanda. And Wanda, don't forget, when I come to New Jersey, I would love to come back to your school and talk to your friends over at the college and be on your talk show as well. Maria, does it come in a thong? Well, you know, Maria, why don't you just buy a small one and it becomes a thong? What you do is what you just take these panties and you rip it up there, and there you go, a thong. Huh? Yeah, they're cheeksters. I don't know what that means, but hey, if you want to make that happen. Hey, Craig, how you doing? Thanks for calling me Big Mikey. I appreciate that. And Vince Lasavio, the owner, the master, the leader, the face behind the most incredible meat department in New Jersey, which is on Park Avenue, Scotch Plains, New Jersey, and we're talking about John's Meat Market. You're looking to buy some delicacies. You're looking to get some barbecue dips, sauces, chicken, steaks, chops, veal chops. These guys are the best. There's about 5-6 butchers in this butcher shop, John's Meat Market. It's right there on Park Avenue in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. We filmed in there. I plan on filming there again. I want to do my podcast live from John's Meat Market, because it's just a great place. It's been around for almost 100 years. It's the place to be. And not only they have great food, the great service, but it's a lot of fun. It makes you laugh. It's old school. If you know what I'm talking about, old school. You get a sandwich in there. You can sit down and hang with the guys. And if you want, you go next door to Florence Ravioli. It's now owned by different people who are from my high school. You're going to love going in there, and they got great food as well. So if you're visiting New Jersey, you happen to be in my hometown, Scotch Plains, New Jersey, go to Park Avenue, John's Meat Market, and also go to Florence Ravioli. Tell them Mike Marino sent you. Hey, make Canada Italian again, amico. Well, thank you very much, man. I'll make Canada Italian again. I will make America Italian again. I'll make anybody Italian again. Hey, Crazy Hab fans, nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing, man? Nice to see you. You guys are crazy, man. I got some crazy ass fans over here. I don't know what just happened. I can't see my face anymore. Shit. Uh-oh. You know what might be wrong with that? I hit a button or two. Mike, come visit me at Bloomingdale's, 59th Street. I'll give you a congratulations on skincare. Oh, so you're going to give me a facial, huh? Okay, I'll make that happen. Go ahead and tell everybody what your address is. Maybe they'd like to come and get some skincare and some fragrance. I know I would like to come there and get some skincare and some fragrance. The fragrance? You mean cologne? I like a little cologne. Remember back in the 80s when things were happening when I was younger, everybody wore Dracar Noir. That was Guido cologne, boy. And Guido meaning the nicest form of Italian. Crazy Hab fan, how you doing, man? It's nice to see you. What's happening to you, too? And Vince, hi, Mike. We miss you here in Scotch Plains. Well, I'm coming in on March 13, so I'll definitely be in town. Francesca Marino, how are you? Olivia Porter, hi, how are you? I love Vegas, and thank you so much. I'm glad that Vegas loves me, too. Mike, visit me at Bloomingdale's for a consultation on men's skincare and fragrance before your show. All right. Well, that's a really great thing to say, and I thank you very much. I will come in there. I hope you're talking about giving me a complimentary men's skincare and fragrance. I'll get a nice shave, and I'll go do my show. And you got a deal. I will definitely do that. Vince, Mike, May 11 is our 80-year celebration. It would be great to have you, Gary, and Bramnick. Okay, well, there you go. Me, Gary Pastore, and John Bramnick are going to walk into John's Meat Market on Park Avenue in Scotch Plains, New Jersey, and celebrate on May 11, 80 years that this butcher shop has been open. How are you doing, Mike? Iannucci, how you doing, Tony? Pinot Silvestri Cologne. Remember that one? I do remember that cologne. You know, it's funny. Back in the 70s and the 80s, those colognes were badass. Right now, I wouldn't put that on my foot. I'm saying on my feet. I'm just saying that cologne went out. That cologne went out with Viceroy. If you remember Viceroy, my uncle used to wear that. Remember when you had Viceroy? Your uncle slapped it on your cheeks and you screamed your entire life because it burned like crazy. A 5-year-old kid wearing Viceroy. And then there was Canoe. You used to see the commercial with the guy rowing the canoe. And then there was so many different colognes that just went out of business because they actually stunk. Chris Mazzulli. Mike, when you coming back to Jersey, baby? Thank you so much for saying that. And thank you for calling me baby. I appreciate that. Craig, I'm actually coming back into town on March 13, but I'm only going to be staying there for a little while. My big return to New Jersey, folks. I hope you're all going to come. It's my first time ever performing at the Count Basie Theater in Red Bank, New Jersey. This is the place to be. It's 1,500 seats. The famous, all-time famous people have played here. It's nicknamed after the Count Basie because he lived in Red Bank, New Jersey, and everybody knows who Count Basie is. And it's like Count Basie to Red Bank is Bruce Springsteen to Asbury Park, and we all know that. So let's go down there and have some fun. Andrea, it's nice to see you. Thank you so much for writing and saying hello. If you're in Florida, I'm coming back to Florida. Yes, I'll be in Boca Raton on March 16th at the Raz Room inside Meisner Park Center for the Performing Arts. Great, thank you. When you coming to Toronto? I should be in Toronto again. Anybody can find out when I'm coming into your neighborhood. Just go to MikeMarino.net. I didn't see anybody subscribe right now. Nobody hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. Don't worry, folks. If you subscribe and you get my newsletter, if after a while you didn't want to get the newsletter anymore, you just unsubscribe or you delete. I don't think you should delete me. I'll come to your neighborhood. Craig, nice to see you. Emilio, he's just in Florida. Where were you? Mike Lucas, I'm going to be in Buffalo, New York on the 28th for Motorama. Well, that's really, really great. I'm actually going to be in Buffalo, New York as well, and that's going to be in August. So I hope you guys will come and check out what's going on. Hey, Bruno, how you doing? Brandon Bruno, ladies and gentlemen, from Rockstar Clothing. We were just talking about you this afternoon. I hope you're doing fantastic. Hi, Gina. Gina, you got my panties. I like the way you said that. I got my panties. Now I'm hungry. Michael Schwartz, how you doing? I'm glad I can make you hungry. You're making me hungry. I'm glad I'm making everybody hungry. I'm supposed to be making you laugh. Hey, Helen. Helen, thank you so much for everything that you did when we were out there in Chicago. I appreciate that. See how I remember? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Anthony, yes, I go on a cruise once a month. Thanks for asking. Stella Del Rock Clothing. Line is starting in the reworks. Well, you know what, Brandon? I think that's great, and you know where to find me. And I'd love to be a recipient of some of your clothing. I'd like to talk about them on my show. And if you want to come out and sponsor some shows this year, of course, we're going around the world. Maybe we'll even get your clothes into Bloomingdale's if Lucia can help us out. Bloomingdale's, 59th Street and Lexington. Oh, you're in New York City. Well, excuse me. I got to go to New York City to get this beautiful little facial. Okay, it's going to cost me $100 just to walk by the hot dog stand and get into Bloomingdale's. You're working in Bloomingdale's in New York City? Well, of course I know where it is, but I never went in there. I just walked by. That and Macy's. I walk by, I look in the window, I look at the toys, I look at the Christmas stuff, and I keep on going because I can't afford to go into those places. Well, thank you so much for saying that, Tony. I'm glad you got the newsletter. When you have a chance, go ahead and read it. It has a nice video in it, and that video takes you to other videos on my YouTube channel. Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate you saying that you got the newsletter and that it's awesome. I got an unbelievable social media team that does all of this stuff. It's really, really fantastic. So keep on saying how much you like it and how much you enjoy it so that we can keep on going and doing what we're doing. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate that. Well, I'm no Frank Sinatra and I'm no Dean Martin, but I'm trying. I could be, somebody else. Don Rickles. I'm the Don Rickles. Wow, I can't believe how many people are writing Aramis. Oh my God, who wore Aramis? And a girl said, Gina, Aramis, that would knock you out if you put it on too much. It knocked you out when it came out of the bottle. That was disgusting. My grandfather wore Aramis. Hope Aramis isn't watching right now. I think they went out of business. You know where you used to get Aramis? Lucia, you watching? Yeah? At Bloomingdale's on 59th in Lexington. It was $150 an ounce. Aramis. Oh, that was horrible cologne. Drakkar Noir, that's what you wear. Don't forget High Karate. High Karate. Subscribing. Thank you so much. Who subscribed? Thank you. Appreciate that. High Karate. Gina. Hey, Gina. Thank you for subscribing. What's her name? Thank you, Gina. Oh, Gina Leone from Aramis. Who remembers High Karate? Holy, remember, it was the dumbest commercial. I'm going to judo chop you. A chop, a chop. What are you wearing? High Karate. I can't believe I remember these commercials. That has to be 60s. That's late 60s, High Karate. I don't know how I remember that. I'm only 23. See you in New York City. Thank you so much, Lucia. I'm definitely going to stop in to see you. I appreciate that. Even if I just walk by the fragrance counter, maybe it only cost me a couple bucks. Green bottle of Polo was good. Yeah, I remember Polo. Polo's still doing pretty good. It was popular for a little while, but that was, quite honestly, I hate to say this, that was North Jersey. North Jersey, New York wore Polo because it was like very Guido, very Danny Terrio, very, Saturday Night Fever. I was more South Jersey, Drakkar Noir. Red Bank is a million times better than the Meadow Golf Course in Lincoln Park. Well, listen, Craig, I'm glad that you said that, and I hope you will come and see the show on May 25 at the Count Basie in Red Bank, New Jersey. Right now, writing into the show, one of my dear, dear friends, one of the funniest guys alive, Michael Wheels Parisi. Mikey, how you doing, man? It's nice to see you. Folks, if you are in the Port Charlotte area of Florida, if you are in the Naples area of Florida, or if you are in Inglewood, because that's really all I know, go to the Inglewood Event Center in the area and check out Parisi Eats. The food is fantastic. They put on a lot of events in this place, but more so than that, the food is created and put out by my friend, comedian and chef, Michael Wheels Parisi, to die for. Cheesesteak, meatball sandwiches, pizza, and gourmet food. I went by just a couple of weeks ago because I was performing at Vasani's Comedy Theater in Port Charlotte, a great area of Florida, a great theater, put on a lot of great shows. I was lucky enough to sell 5 shows out, 5 sold-out shows, and it's great, so make sure you go there. Helen, thank you so much. Good night to you, Helen. Julio, when's the next Anthem of the Seas? Well, I don't know, but if you go to MikeMarino.net, they might tell you. I love going on Anthem of the Seas. It's a great place, and I'm glad that I met you there. How about Paul Sebastian? I don't even remember Paul Sebastian. I can't even think what Paul Sebastian. Are you sure you got that right? Because there was Sebastian's hair care products. I don't even think they're in business anymore. Who's better than Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin? Well, nobody. You made my night going live. Love your show. Well, you made my night too by saying that. Say nice things. My mother used to say to me all the time, if you don't have anything nice to say about people, don't say anything at all. And I believe that. Don't make fun of nobody. Don't say nothing about nobody. And when I become president of the United States, I'll outlaw bad talk to anybody. Grandfather. Now everyone knows my age. That's not what I meant. Gina Leone, Marco Asante's cousin. Well, hey, Marco Asante and I not only are in the web series Make America Italian Again, and he's absolutely fantastic. He's a funny, funny guy. Please go to see us at Governor's in Long Island. Both Marco Asante and myself will be at Governor's Long Island, Levittown. No, Governor's Long Island? Levittown, Long Island, yes, on March 29 and 30. Hi, Diane. How are you? Saw you at the Sands Casino in PA, front row. Fantastic show. Can't wait to see you again. Thank you so much for saying that, Diana. And you will definitely see me again. Subscribe, MikeMarino.net. You will always know when I'm coming into your neighborhood or when I'm in an area that's close enough to your neighborhood for you to take an Uber and come over and see the show and party with me as we make America Italian again live on tour. Hi, Linda. Hi, Joe. Julio Eduardo Driggs. If Lincoln would have smelled Paul Sebastian cologne, he would have not gotten shot. That's pretty brutal, man. Well, I don't even know if that guy was wearing cologne, and I actually really don't even get the entire joke. But good for you. Listen, folks, I want to tell you where I'm going to be performing in the next couple of months, and I hope you're all going to have a great day and a great night, all right? If you're Catholic and you had some fun yesterday when you went to church and you got your ashes for Ash Wednesday, I think that's wonderful. I grew up that way, and I went to get my ashes at a church right here in North Hollywood called St. Charles. It was great. It's a big, beautiful church. Take a little donation, help some of the homeless people on the way over there, help out a little bit, help out. You got a little extra change, help out a little bit. There's a lot of people living under the bridge near here in these tents. I don't like going by without pulling over and making somebody laugh, or maybe bringing somebody some food or some clothes or anything. Just a conversation sometimes makes these people feel really, really good. And it's not too far from here. I am in North Hollywood, California. If you walk down Lancashire Boulevard, if you go up to Hunger and you walk in these areas, there's a lot of tents and there's a lot of people. The other day it was raining really, really hard. There was floods everywhere, and these people were just like on the edge of chaos. And there were a lot of firemen around, a lot of police officers just trying to help, and I did my best as far as I could. I guess I'm talking about Tuesday and Wednesday. It was raining really, really nasty and really, really hard out here. But I'm getting ready to go out on tour. So tonight, if you're in Los Angeles and you want to come down to the Laugh Factory, which is in Long Beach, California, show starts tonight at 7:45. DM me. I'd be happy to leave you some complimentary tickets to watch the show. Also, again, on Saturday night, I will be back at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach, California in the 10:45 show. And tonight's show, actually, you're going to see the co-star of my sitcom that we put up on the internet called Reconstructing Jersey, Sunda Kroonquist. She's very funny. She's from Paterson, New Jersey. You're going to have a lot of fun watching her. And all the comedians are really, really funny. You're going to have a lot of fun with them. Next week, I'm headed out to New Jersey, but I'm going to the Raz Room. That's right. I will be at the Raz Room in Boca Raton. That's in Meisner Park Theater Center in Boca Raton, Florida, March 16th. You can get tickets. There's still some time to get some tickets. Just go to MikeMarino.net, read all the information. We'll make that happen for you. And then I'm actually going to be doing 3 more shows in Florida, but the big shows in Long Island, New York are going to be March 29 and 30 at Governor's Comedy Club, Levittown, Long Island. The next show that I could talk about when I come back to Los Angeles is April 12 at the Ha Ha Comedy Club right here in North Hollywood. And if you want to come down and have some fun and watch that show, that's going to be a lot of fun. And then March, April, May, June, please, folks, just to figure out where I'm going, because there's so many different shows that I'm doing around the world, MikeMarino.net. Log on, say hello. I will not close with this, but I do want to mention this. One of the greatest shows of all time was Beverly Hills 90210. I remember when I was younger, I was really good friends with Ian Ziering, who became one of the characters on the show. His character name was Steve. Ian and I used to go to auditions in New York all the time. We had a lot of fun. And we grew up together. He used to stay at my beach house. He used to call my mother Mom. Well, a couple of weeks ago, he came to see me perform here in North Hollywood, California. We were at the Ha Ha Comedy Club. We laughed, we joked, we talked about the old times. And then, sadly enough, just a couple of days ago, I'm sure everybody read in the news that a very good friend of Ian's, obviously from the show, Beverly Hills 90210, is Luke Perry. Here's a young guy of 52 years old, has a stroke, and never comes out of the coma, and he's gone. So a nice little shout out to the family of Luke Perry and my friend Ian Ziering, his friends, their family. It's very, very sad. This guy went way too young, had a lot going on in his career, going to be doing another TV show, working constantly. And oddly enough, Ian Ziering and I were talking about the three of us maybe getting together and going out and having a joke and a laugh and a drink. But unfortunately, sadly enough, he's gone. So everybody just say a quick prayer, and it's a sad situation. You got to take care of yourself. I already, for the new year, I went and had my colonoscopy. I had my blood checked. I went and had my liver checked. I had my kidneys checked. I'm ready for the year. It's still the beginning. It's still the first first quarter of the year. So let's all do what's right. Let's be nice to each other. So I got to get going. Remember, let's make America Italian again. You listening to me? You listen? Make America Italian again. You don't know none. You don't say none. You didn't see nothing. And that's the way we spell it out. Make sure you subscribe. MikeMarino.net. Go to my YouTube channel, Mike Marino Live on YouTube. Continue to watch the show right here on my live feed, right here on Twitter, DDVRadio.com and ItalianAmericanRadio.com. And of course, you can now listen to me on SoundCloud. Soon to be on iHeartRadio as far as everybody over here is concerned. Thank you very much. And how do I end every single one of my broadcasts? I always say the same thing. Hey, you ready? Come on, everybody, say it with me. Say it with me. Don't take no shit from nobody. Hey folks, I hope you're enjoying watching my podcast live from my mother's basement. We're having a lot of fun, and I'm going to have a lot of great guests on the show in the future. So if you like it, hit like. You could also leave a comment. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch other funny videos. And you could also listen to my podcast on your favorite podcast app like Spotify and iTunes.